Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing the Sagittarius reading for the month of May 2017. So this is going to be my last reading in Minnesota. I'm so excited. It's kind of another crappy day here. And not to say, I mean, they're not all crappy, but it's just been kind of cold for this time of year. And today was actually even sleeting, so kind of that rain-snow mixture kind of thing. So it just feels a little bit cold and dreary here today in Minnesota when I'm shooting this video. But I'm excited because I will be doing my next videos hopefully outside. I have a place that I'm renting for about a month, and so I will be shooting at least one set of videos there. And it will be fun to see kind of where they guide me to do the readings. So hopefully you'll be able to get to see some tropical backdrop instead of my normal office backdrop that you're seeing. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got we're going to do your theme of the month. We are going to get some additional guidance from the angels with our normal deck. And then we're going to be diving into your life purpose this month. What I've been sharing with everyone is that it's really, really important right now for you to be living your life purpose. And so that's where we're getting the nudge and the push and the prodding even to get doing what we came here to do and to be giving our gifts in the world, whatever they are. So we're going to get a little bit more guidance for you around that today. So we've got the Eight of Earth as your theme for the month, Sagittarius, and the Eight of Fire. You can see it's a fire card. Eight of Fire. Fire cards are all about passion and action. And this particular Eight of Fire is it's a lot of stuff going on. So you are going to have a very busy month in May. There's going to be a lot of things going on, and things are speeding up now. So before you might have felt like maybe in April you felt a little bit of a slowdown, felt like you were maybe in the muck a little bit. Now the delays are over and things are really speeding up, and there's just a lot of different things happening, lots of different things going on for you this month. And it's all good stuff, like it's all really good stuff. But if there's anything that you're still doing that doesn't feel aligned anymore or no longer serves you, please let that go, because that will bring you a little bit more breathing room, a little bit more spaciousness as you move into the month of May. Okay, so that's your theme for the month. Let's see what else we've got going for you. Right, lots of purple. Purple is the color for wealth and abundance, so I kind of like that for you guys. We have the King of Air coming in. The air cards are all about the head, the intellect, what's going on upstairs. This is a duality card. So on the one hand, it's about a person. On the other hand, it's about a circumstance or experience. Our Kings of Air are very brilliant. They're very smart, very professional. They're also tend to be someone that would be a good mediator. Like they're impartial, they're diplomatic. They handle things, you know, with kid gloves. They're able to do that, right? And just in a way that makes everyone feel comfortable. So this person is going to be someone that's very prominent in your life. Just because it says king doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a man. It could be a woman. So just keep in mind when someone's popping in that reminds you of a King of Air, it could be female rather than male. And this is really about you needing to speak your mind, okay? So speaking your mind with confidence, but it's also about getting professional advice. So if you don't have a mentor yet, if you don't have somebody that you connect with on a regular basis, like at least once a month, they just are strongly encouraging us all to have someone that helps us see our blind spots, someone that helps us open, helps us shift, like when we get stuck. And I personally even have a mentor. I've had different ones throughout you know, my life. Of course, I've had different mentors at different times, but it's all, I feel like it's always divinely guided, like who I'm meant to work with. And so a coach, a mentor, somebody that you can you know, connect with on a regular basis and have some accountability for perhaps, but also more importantly than that is just someone that can help you gently nudge you and guide you in the direction that you're meant to be going, or help you see the things that you can't see. Okay, that's going to be something that's important for you this month. I don't take a lot of coaching clients, but I do have room for a couple more. So if that's something that you're interested in, please, obviously reach out to me. I do offer a free session so that we can kind of get to know each other, and I can see whether it's a good fit for me to coach you, whether I can help you, and vice versa, whether you like my style of coaching, because you want that to be a good fit as well. So the other piece that's coming in around this King of Air is it's really about balance. So it's about balancing the mental stuff, kind of what's going on up in your head, with the emotional stuff, with your heart. So really having a balance between the two of those. We need our minds, we need our heads to help us accomplish and do things here on earth, but we also need our hearts, and we need to trust our intuition. So there's a really beautiful balance that they're wanting you to create in the month of May. All right. And then we've got the Unity card. This is Archangel Sandalphon. Sandalphon with a Unity card is all about finding your people, right? Finding your tribe, finding the people that you connect with, the people that are on a similar path that you are, that maybe even have similar questions or similar things that they're going through. Certainly those that have beliefs similar to you. And it's just what I found is when I connected in with the spiritual community and connected with people, it was like, oh my gosh, it's like these people are talking about the stuff that I love to talk about, and and they're open, and it's just so much fun, right? Whereas there's a lot, there had been previously a lot of people in my life that maybe necessarily wouldn't be able to talk to about that stuff because they just don't get it, or they're not interested in it, or whatever. So just know that this is a time for you to connect with your spiritual organizations, and sometimes this might be a church for you. There's a lot of different ways that you can tap into those people that are like you, right? And again, seeking out mentors. So again, they're kind of pushing you around, pushing you to find a mentor. Okay. And then we've got the Chariot, which is Archangel Metatron coming in for you. And the Chariot, this 7 card, is all about, so I do just want to point out the 7 in Feng Shui, this is our Feng Shui Bagua. The 7 is about creativity and children, okay? So this particular card also relates a little bit to that, because it is about achievement. So create, to me, when you're achieving things, you're co-creating, right? You're creating things. So I feel like there's a connection between the two of those things. And this is about an important achievement. It is about having self-discipline. Metatron is one that helps us with organization, with discipline, with time, all of those things. And it's also about having the willpower. So you can very easily, and I'm sure all of us that are human have experienced this before, you can very easily have a task in front of you that's daunting and just be like, kind of give up and not work on it, right? I mean, I could do that with this house. Like, I have still quite a few things to go through. I have a couple weeks left, but I still have quite a number of things to go through, a number of things to sell, things to pack up, all that kind of stuff. And I could easily go to the place of just like being overwhelmed and not taking action. This card is really about being in that space of taking the reins, like having the willpower and the self-discipline to do it, okay, to do the stuff. And I know we talked last month about clearing out the clutter, and that is still going to be something that they're pushing you to do this month as well, okay? So let's just see what we've got for your life purpose, see where you guys are headed around all of this. It's been pretty interesting to see the cards that have come in for the different signs this month. I really enjoying this aspect this month. All right. So we've got the speaker card for you guys. You guys are meant to be speakers. So part of your life purpose, part of your gifts that you're meant to give has to do with speaking. And this can be small groups, big groups, it's just a matter of speaking. It can even be on YouTube, right? Because like I'm speaking to people right now. That's oration, that's speaking. So really using those skills is something that you're being called to do. So if you haven't stepped out of your comfort zone to start doing some speaking, a great thing that you can do is to join like a Toastmasters group. I'm not positive. I'm guessing they have these in Europe and other countries. I'm not positive though. Might just be a U.S. thing. I'm not sure. But the Toastmasters is a group that typically meets regularly. Sometimes it's once a week. Some of them meet just a couple times a month. But it gives you an opportunity to speak in front of a group and then to also get feedback around your, your talk and the different things that you're doing. So they work on a lot of, there's kind of these books that you work through so you can be like I earned my competent communicator, I don't think it's a badge, I don't know what they call it, but I earned the confident communicator, and then there's all these different kind of books that you kind of work through, and you do a speech in each one of the chapters essentially. So that's something that I would recommend that you embrace and get out of your comfort zone and start to do. All right. And then you do have a gift around energy healing. Okay. So this is, the energy healing can come through in a lot of different ways. Some people work with the chakras. Some people do Reiki. Some people do massage. Others, heal through their words. There's just so many different ways that healing can come through. So what they're wanting to do is to call you forth to be using your gifts around healing. Okay, so it doesn't mean you have to do it for a job or a profession. Some people do, some people will. But you can just give your gifts, right? You can do it on the side. I know many healers here in the Twin Cities that they have a regular daytime job and they do the healing work on the side in the evenings and weekends and that type of thing. So that is something that's a possibility for you as well. And then practice your skills, okay? So these skills, speaking and healing and whatever other talents that you have and gifts that you have to give, they're just wanting you to practice them, okay? Because that's how you get more comfortable. That's how you feel more secure about doing it. Even like when I started doing readings, the biggest thing was just doing them, right? Like just putting myself out there and doing events and doing readings for people. That's how I got more comfortable with it. And that practice really does make a difference. So that's what they're wanting you to do this month. So that's what I've got for you, Sages, for your general reading. Stay tuned for the next little video that will be quick Feng Shui tips for your health this month. So some things that you may not know within your home that affect your health, and I'm going to share with you how to remedy those. And I will say, if you do have deeper health issues, the deep dive this month would be a really beautiful thing for you to watch or to get involved in. And again, that's another spiritual community. We have a Facebook group. We do Facebook Live events with my membership. So if you're looking for a community and that feels like a right fit, I'd ask you to check that out as well. There's a link below for that. For now, relax and have fun. Enjoy your month. Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here with your monthly Feng Shui tip for the month of May 2017. Today we're going to talk about your health, and in particular the very center of your space, which is what correlates to your health in the Feng Shui Bagua. So you'll notice that this particular area is in the center of the space. So this would be the center of your Bagua, and the Bagua will include your garage if it's attached to your home. It's based upon the front door. So the front door to the space would be along this line typically. If you have an unusual setup with your home, I definitely encourage you to connect with a Feng Shui expert to help you determine where your Bagua is and where things lie. But today we're going to focus on the health area, and so I'm going to give you some quick tips around the health. What I want you to do is look at the center of your home and see what is in the center. There are a number of things that can cause issues if they are located in the center of your home. Number one is a furnace or a water heater. Okay, those two things can actually burn up your house. So if that's located in the center of your home, that can cause issues for you regarding your health. What do you do about that? there's a very simple quick fix that you can do. Get a small mirror. It can be just like a 1 inch or 2 inch size mirror, and you're going to place it face down on the furnace. If you have both a furnace and a water heater in your center, I would suggest that you get 2 mirrors and place one on one face down and another on the other face down, okay? So that's going to remedy, that's going to help contain that fire energy to keep that from burning up your health. The second thing that can cause issues is if you have a stove in the center. Very similar, burning up your health, right? And what you want to do in that regard, in order to sort of calm down that fire energy. Stoves we like, no matter where they're located, obviously, because they relate to your finances and your money. They're always correlated to your money, but when they are in the health sector, it can affect your health. So what I would suggest is that you put a mirror above the stove, facing down, and so basically that's going to kind of help contain that fire energy so it doesn't burn up your health. The next thing that I would like you to pay attention to is fireplaces. So if you have a fireplace in your center, that again can burn up your health. So fireplaces, what can you do about that? Obviously you can't move it, just like these other things. You aren't able to move them. So what you want to do is add the element of water. And water, the element of water can of course be physical water, like a picture of water, picture of a lake or a waterfall. Any type of picture of water would do, and you would hang that over the fireplace. Or you can use other aspects of that element. So the element of water also has a color associated with it, black or navy blue. So you could add something, black or navy blue, to that area to help sort of calm down that fire. The other thing that you could do to add water would be to add like an undulating shape. So something flowy or something that sort of has that undulating shape. So those are kind of water elements. You have another option related to elements to calm down that fire, and it is allowing or giving the fire something to do, and that's by placing a wood element there. So you're not going to do all of these. You're going to just pick one that resonates with you. So you're either going to place one water element, again, could be a mirror, something with an undulating shape, or something black or navy blue. Not all three of those, just one. Or you can choose a gentler adjustment, which is using wood element. And the wood element is something green, something that would be columnar shape. So it doesn't have to be all of these, just one of these. Something green or something columnar shape or something made of wood. Okay, so you have lots of different options for kind of calming down that fire energy of the fireplace in the center of your home. And it does not matter if this fireplace works or not. That's a whole nother discussion if things don't work, but it doesn't matter if it works or not, whether it's gas or a real wood fireplace, it still has an effect on your health. So those are some kind of quick tips for you around health. I will be doing much more in the deep dive reading around staircases, how they affect your health if they're in the center. Bathrooms, how they affect your health in a number of different areas of your home, and also the things that you see when you enter your front door. So if you'd like more information about that, make sure to either join my membership, that would be the best thing because you get lots of juicy bonuses for only $8.88 a month, or purchase a single reading for $5.55, and that will give you those deeper dive health tips for your Feng Shui aspects. For now, relax, have fun, and enjoy the month of May. Much love to you.